Northwest in the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
2nd down and 3. They put Pickens in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
BYU. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
What's up? You're not.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
To throw, it's Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case,
and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll look to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
to throw. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
49-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's a first down for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get set, get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. second down. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Set it down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down when the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
Watch out!
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
First and 10 now from the 36. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
they'll set up to throw. This pass complete to Raymond. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
65, 79. Buffalo 18. Warrior 7. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. The run up the middle, it's Walker, and he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this.
Ready. Let's go now. Hawk 7.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dennis Walker, touchdown Seahawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Good with the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
53!
Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on fourth down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back. And the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Seahawks are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy using the pop pass. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 21, here's second down and 3. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll come up to third and 3. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That's offensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw a fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations.
Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like,